Hi, broker consultants. My name is Jason Zickerman. I'm the president and CEO of the Alternative Board, or TAB as you may know it. You have so many different franchise concepts to present to your candidates, and I first want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to look at why TAB is a great option for you and your candidate. Firstly, TAB is an established franchisor with more than 30 years in the franchise industry, and we now operate in more than 20 countries around the globe. As you know, the health of a franchise system is evaluated in multiple ways. First are the annual surveys of our TAB business owner community, and close to 100% of our franchisees, or TAB business owners as we call it, say that they would purchase a TAB business again based on their experience if they could go back in time. Our item 19 also shows how lucrative our business can be. Before the pandemic, one board of 8 members took about 23 hours to manage in our system. The pivot to virtual boards and coaching has increased our TAB business owners' margins significantly because it now takes about 15 hours to manage a board. If you do the math, 8 board members paying approximately $600 a month in membership dues divided by 15 hours means that our TAB business owners earn $300 per hour for running boards. Many of our franchisees are charging significantly more per month. And in our 30-year plus history in the franchising industry, we've never been in one single lawsuit. I don't know anyone in the industry who could make that claim, and it speaks to the relationships that we have with our franchise partners. Now let me explain why we should be in your top 10 franchises, because we are your best choice for white-collar franchises. Our business model is highly attractive to former business owners, consultants, and transitioning senior executives. It's not just because of the earning potential, but also because they get to leverage who they've become in their career and capitalize on that to help local businesses in their communities. Now, while our franchisees' backgrounds are very diverse, they are typically accomplished in their respective business careers. If they're an executive, they typically have more than 7 years of senior management experience, leading teams, and have budget and revenue responsibility. If they're an existing or former management or business consultant, they have consulted with C-suite executives and business owners. If they're an existing business owner, well, they can clearly see how this would help their current business, but also be a great bolt-on to what they're currently doing. And if they're a former business owner, they understand that having a trusted board of advisors can help them save time, money, and also reduce an enormous amount of stress. Often, this group tells us, if I only had TAB in my past business. Now, regardless of your candidate's backgrounds, there are some traits we look for. They must be coachable. Part of our program is coaching, so they need to see themselves not only providing coaching, but being open to receiving coaching themselves. They're tenacious and they're goal-oriented. Owning a franchise is not a guarantee that there's not going to be ups and downs in business. So we're looking for a candidate that is driven to succeed and that they see any setbacks or challenges simply as temporary. They must genuinely like helping business owners reach their fullest potential, and they see themselves as mentors or role models and are excited about being a trusted advisor in their own community. They're curious and they like to expand their knowledge. The TAB system has many opportunities for a candidate to say, sharpen their saw, and gain more knowledge than ever before. And they're not afraid to have conversations with new people. See, TAB has a proven process to sell our services, and we see most successful TAB business owners, they're open to consultative and relational selling. TAB is personally very fulfilling. Using our state-of-the-art systems and processes, TAB business owners help business owners and CEOs make better decisions in their organizations so they are less stressed and more profitable. Here are a handful of TAB business owners who will share with you in their own words what makes TAB opportunity so attractive.
You know, I've been asked what kind of person succeeds as a TAB business owner. And I would say that the ideal candidate is somebody that loves people, loves helping people solve problems, loves to celebrate the success of others, and they're willing to roll up their sleeves and really get in the boat with them.
I would say that the community of TAB is the strongest thing that defines that culture, this willingness to help each other out. It's an interesting environment to be in with in a community where everyone has basically the same job and everyone does it differently and no one's competing with you.
Another benefit of joining TAB is that we're a high referral model. Over 30% of our members comes from current members referring new members. For your candidates, this is important. You see, you want to have a business that grows organically over time. There is little overhead and no need for full-time employees. Some of our TAB business owners will hire a virtual executive assistant when their business grows, but most of our franchisees are single office, home office operations. There's no need for any out-of-town travel. Apart from a national conference each year, all business travel is inside their protected territory that the business owner operates in. And today, most of our meetings and conferences are virtual. For your candidates who have been on the road warriors in their previous career, I assure you this will be particularly welcome. Our members stay with TAB for close to 5 years. Now compare that to a business coaching model where the averages, at least according to the International Coach Federation, look more like 12 months or less. We saw firsthand during this pandemic that our members' retention grew, and so did the number of members. And I'm always reluctant to say that a business is recession-proof, but the truth is, our business has survived and thrived during times of economic uncertainty, and we've seen that multiple times in the last 30 years. Here are a couple testimonials from our members.
TAB has allowed me and helped me grow as a business owner by being there each and every step of the way as my coach, not only in the strategies that we're going to take here at Trinware, but the culture that we're developing, and then continually with a relentless focus on making sure that strategic leadership, which is my responsibility, is focused on and done so in its entirety. The focus of the coaching that took place is much, much higher and much more attentive to detail than I ever expected.
We joined TAB approximately 5 years ago, and I've experienced some great growth personally in my ability to vision for the company, to be able to game plan where are we going to go, how are we going to get there, what markets are we going to pursue, what areas are we strong in, what areas are we weak in, how can we strengthen our weaknesses. And our company has grown threefold over the course of this time. And to make me have to pull back and step back and look at the bigger vision of the company has been something that TAB is great and beneficial for the firm, because I've had to take that leadership role and develop it beyond what I was comfortable with and make it be that bigger leadership vision.
Lastly, our franchise acquisition team are veterans of the industry. Our newest team member has been part of our company for more than 4 years, with our longest standing team member being with TAB for more than 14 years. Each and every franchise sales team member has been in the field to launch a new TAB business owner, and several of them have run company-owned units. They know this business inside and out and will guide your candidate with a very high level of care and expertise. Our sales process is relatively swift. Our discovery day and the opportunity to visit a board can all happen virtually. And like I mentioned earlier, the TAB community is very generous with sharing their experiences and providing honest and great validation of our brand. Now, while we don't always get to experience other franchisors' discovery days, we do hear feedback from candidates who visit ours. They share that our discovery day is outstanding. The 2 half days spent with our executive team and key staff virtually showcase not only our processes and proprietary systems, but also our culture. And I hear from everyone who takes part in our discovery days, and they frequently comment on how passionate the entire team is about the business and the role that they play within our company. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to review TAB's model and benefits. If you need a territory check or to register your candidate, contact one of our franchise recruitment specialists. We look forward to working with you and welcoming your candidate to our community and brand. Thank you.